The reason this matters is that a significant number of people who are supposed to be working for the government are doing so little work that they're not checking their email at all. In some cases, we believe non-existent people or the identities of dead people are being used to collect paychecks. In other words, there is outright fraud. Wow. So this is I guess it's a chance to check on them. And if you go on vacation, Kevin, you got to put that little message in your email. Right?
You know, I swear, I've been working for this company for more than 10 years. I still don't know how to do that. So I just answer my phone wherever I'm on. Listen, I agree with Arthel. If you want to help, you know, trim a little fat, I'm here. I'm here for you. But I think more importantly, what they're really trying to achieve is, I think we all know people who work super hard, are very dedicated and serious about their jobs. And we also know some people who probably aren't giving it their all. And I think what they're attempting to assess is, first of all, are you a real keeper? Are you somebody who's intense about doing your job and making the company better, or in this case, the country? Or perhaps alternatively, are you someone who maybe needs to think about your career choice? And maybe it won't include a future with the government. We'll see.
Yeah, wow. I think it's interesting, Molly, what Elon is doing. I mean, this is a businessman. He's trying to get to Mars. You know, he was really a darling of the left with his, electric car and everything. Yeah. Now he's kind of all in on this Trump thing, and Trump wants him to be more aggressive. He wants him to be more like him. Which
is one of those things where people are throwing all their hate at Elon, but really this message is coming from the top, and Elon is immediately responding so fast that he's shooting out an email that everybody else has to send an email back by Monday, which is a wild thing to do, I think, on a weekend. You know, I don't know that all federal employees are expected to check their emails all weekend long. We, of course, as journalists and looking at breaking news, are very used to looking at emails and checking things all weekend long. I don't know that every government worker, depending on what position they're in, checks an email on Saturday and would be ready to respond by a given time with a looming threat by Monday. But it's interesting, there's actually quite a bit of internal pushback within the federal government on this from the unions, of course. The federal workers unions are pushing back, but also federal departments, agencies, the Department of Defense telling employees that they're reviewing performance of its personnel. I mean, some of these agencies are saying you don't need to respond to Elon, to this email, rather, I guess specifically. So I think there'll be a lot of confusion from federal employees who got this email as to whether or not they have to respond to it, and then what happens if they don't. I don't know. It's very interesting, and this is maybe one of those things that might also be walked back.